Yo, what's good, YouTube? So we got another story time for y'all from your boy Scarecrow. What we're gonna talk about in this video is basically dark energy. I'm gonna tell you one of my experiences with dealing with things that have connections to such. So basically, um, I got certain types. I got jewelry that I like, things like that. If I see something um that has maybe like a reference to that, I wouldn't rock no ritual pendant or nothing like that, but I literally got an upside down cross with like a skull on it. So I was rocking that for a while, and I thought it was dope. And as a music artist, I'm like, let me take something that will pull that is kind of out of the ordinary to like wear and just wear it for that reason is like and just to add more to my more to my image, get more people to look at me. So I was wearing it. Wore for a while, didn't have any issues, but there was this certain day where something just fell off, man. Something fell off. I can honestly say that my mind actually went to a place of I had some suicidal thoughts, bro. Like it was random. It was so random. I'm like, something's not right. Like this just doesn't feel. It felt like my mind was kind of like fighting it. Like I'm not suicidal at all. I'm not suicidal. I'm not. I'm just letting you know. I can only tell you what I felt at that time, and I had like those random thoughts just crossed in my head, and I kept asking myself, I'm like, what has changed? What has changed? What has changed? What has changed? I thought about it, I was rocking that cross in my neck. I'm like, dude, I feel like this needs to go. I'm like, this needs to go, and so I took it off. Like I took it off. I was at the park, of course, and I tossed it, man. Like I tossed it. I only paid like 25 for it, 20, something like that. But I just took it, I tossed it, bro. Like, don't play with any of that dark energy, man. Don't play with that dark. I'm telling you, don't play with this. I got some stories for y'all for that. Like, I've got stories told to me about people playing with spirits and stuff and having kitchenware fly in their house and like dishes fly everywhere and just weird things. And, like, I've heard of this story. It's this one story about a Ouija board. This dude was playing with a Ouija board. Well, this is one of my mom's friends, actually. I'm sorry. Messing off with a Ouija board, and they found out how dangerous it was, and they threw it out in the trash can. In the trash can at their house. Turns out the Ouija board somehow ends up back on that girl's doorstep. Like, who would in their right mind take that out of the trash and put it back on the person's doorstep when it's in their trash outside, like closed? So what she had to end up doing with the thing is she had to burn it because that's how bad the spirits were playing with her, man. The spirits were like, I guess they took that gender, they were like, hey, you can't get rid of us and put it back on your doorstep. Like, that's insane. See, I'm not dealing with anything like that. So I was just rocking it, something like that for fashion with the little cross, the upside down cross. Though it was just for fashion and looks, but I don't. No, we're not doing that. I've learned my lesson after having that whole dark feeling underneath my belt of like despair, bro. Like I'm serious. It was terrible. It was really terrible. I was like, man, because I just felt myself slipping away. Like I just, as a person, I felt myself slipping away at that moment. I had to get rid of it. Like I took it off my neck and just threw it somewhere. Hopefully nobody picked that joint up. But hey, if I gave you access to something like that, I'm sorry. But that's my most recent story with something of that. I'm just gonna come through and just talk with y'all, man, and see what's going on. But interact with me, message me, man. Like I'm busy sometimes, not all the time. No, I'm actually about to go record a feature verse for my boy David right now. I'm about to do that, but yeah, y'all just hit me up. Just check in with me, drop a comment, on what you think about the subject and like maybe one of the experiences you had with dealing with the dark side. Like, but yeah, don't if somebody's into that stuff, man, you need to get away from them. I'm telling you, you don't want to bring nothing back to your crib, bro. Don't do it. But yeah, so Peace out, y'all. Enjoy your night and holla.